Hi, everyone. My name is Liz O'Neill, and I am here today to talk about Web3 and the future of digital personalization and assets. A little bit about me. I am Liz O'Neill. I've been with ecommerce for almost 3 years now. Super passionate about innovation, differentiation. I really, truly feel that innovation and emerging tech is in my DNA. It really inspires me to think outside the box. And I'm here today to connect with you. I want you to help big commerce innovate, stand out. I don't have all the answers, and I expect that neither do you. But collectively, we can help solve some of the challenges that our merchants and consumers face. And it's really time for big commerce and our partners and our merchants to grow, innovate, and differentiate. I'll talk about the agenda real quick. We'll do an intro to Web3, the future of digital personalization, the future of digital assets and use cases, and then time for Q&A. So intro into Web3. If you guys aren't familiar, it's a decentralized version of the internet that is built on blockchain technology. Web3 is still in its early stages of development, but it has the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with the internet. Decentralization is not controlled by any single entity, and it is more secure. Ownership, Web3, specifically with ownership, we own our data and the content. We have more control over how the data is used from a sharing perspective. Transparency is also key in terms of Web3. Open source, which means anyone can inspect the code, and it makes it more transparent and accountable. The history of Web3. It really is too early to see what the future holds, but it really truly has the potential to change the way we interact with the internet. The term Web3 was first coined by Gavin Wood, who's the co-founder of ETH in 2014. So we kind of look at Web 1.0, really is from 1989 to 2004, and it was the first iteration of the foundational for the internet. Web 2.0 is 2004 to current. It's what we currently engage with, how we shop and purchase and interact. This is where most websites are allowed have merchants or shoppers to create, shop, and share content. Let's see, next. All right, the history of Web3, this just kind of breaks down the timeline. So 2014, Gavin Wood coined the term. 2015, ETH launches. 2017, ICO boom begins. Then it bursts a year later. 2020 is DeFi and NFTs gain popularity. I'm going to pause there. So, and then 2021 was when the crypto assets began, but that doesn't discount the crypto winter that happened. So for the 18 months leading up to 2021, crypto, NFTs, digital assets were a thing. But now kind of, if we think about that and kind of scale everything back, I think that the utility and the token gating aspects behind the digital asset ownership is going to be key. The technology behind Web3, I kind of mentioned it before, but Web3 really is more secure, transparent, and fair. Specifically with blockchain, which I had talked about. So this is the technology behind Web3. We have smart contracts, we have dApps, as well as DeFi and NFTs, and I'll dive a little bit more into that later. All right, now we're going to talk about the future of digital personalization. So decentralized identity allows users to control their own data and identity. You have smart contracts, which I mentioned before. So it's self-executing contracts that are stored on the blockchain. A lot of automation here that I can see for the future. NFTs is a unique digital token that represent anything of value. And then we also have VR, about immersive technologies that can really create a realistic and personalized experience. The benefits of personalized experiences for businesses and consumers. When I think about our merchants and businesses, it's really about using this to create targeted marketing campaigns. It's also more convenient and personalized ways to interact with businesses and as well as consumers. It can also enhance the brand experience by creating more immersive and interactive experiences. On the consumer side of things, It's personalized product recommendations. If I want to learn more about a product or service, if I want to explore a virtual showroom or watch a personalized video about the brand, or even create a personalized gift registry or to get personalized birthday messages from the brand, which I thought was pretty cool. Next, we're going to talk about the future of digital assets. Digital assets are unique and cannot be replaced. It can represent a lot of things of value that can be art, a virtual product or a physical product, music, in-game items, and even real estate. What's cool about these digital assets is the uniqueness. It's ideal for representing a digital asset that are so unique, such as artwork or collectibles. Verifiability is super important because it is stored on the blockchain, it is secure, and it also has completely transparent as a digital ledger. Portability, NFTs, aka digital assets, can easily be transferred between users, and then also scarcity. So often there are limited supplies, which really can drive up their value. NFTs are still new technology, but there are a number of risks associated. But despite the risks, I feel that NFTs really do have potential to revolutionize the way we own and trade digital assets. They could be used to represent a wide range of assets, from artwork and collectibles to in-game items and real estate. As the technology continues to develop, it is likely that we will see even more innovative and exciting use cases for NFTs. Next, I'm going to talk about Starbucks. You guys, I think, are all familiar with it, as these large brands are kind of leading and paving the way for digital assets and Web3 strategy overall. Starbucks specifically has introduced Starbucks Odyssey, which is still in beta. And they've also created a gamification of their NFT. So not only are you engaged to get new animal avatars, but you're encouraged to complete the full set with an urgency of exclusivity. Here are screenshots of my actual account, which, yes, I know I still need to engage with, from my app, but it's showing my points and the levels that I have the capabilities to unlock if I engage with Starbucks Odyssey. I also receive an email from Starbucks, which is an example on the right, telling me about new exclusive avatars that I can purchase and collect. Bo, I want to share something with you guys and why I'm super passionate about Web3 and digital assets. A few months ago, my sweet dog Bo crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Knowing my passion for all things Web3, two of my dear friends and coworkers created an NFT using ChatGPT and OpenSea to honor his memory. ChatGPT helped to create a beautiful and accurate poem about Bo, and OpenSea allowed the NFT to be minted. Because my Bo NFT lives outside of my crypto wallet, I can easily share his memory with others. This is yet another unique example of how Web3 technologies can be used to honor the memories of a loved one. Now we're going to talk about a couple of different experiences of digital assets that I own. Ethos is a very, very strategic Web3 partner of ours. Ethos is a white label NFT platform for brands to offer digital assets through a fully branded experience. So back in January, we worked with Saddleback Leather and 413 Co., which is Greg Flint, to launch a Saddleback Leather first ever digital campaign drop with Ethos. And they launched with two different digital assets. The first was a charter member NFT, which you'll see here in the middle. There were only 20 available for $399. They also had a Onion Haters NFT for $19. And so in working with Ethos and working with Saddleback Leather, they wanted to put the utility behind it and why utility is so important. So this example, for owning that charter member digital asset or NFT, members got a $300 member onlys bag. They got a bunch, I believe it was a couple $25 gift cards, 50 leather business cards, and other exclusive perks. So digital assets are important to not only to a particular shopper or merchants that are interested in, and shoppers that are interested in Web3, but it's also the utility behind it is so important. And it can also, you know, lead to the next gen of the way loyalty programs are going. This is another newly kind of idea that we're kind of seeing in the industry overall, and it's about persona-based marketing is a concept we're kind of thinking about. So I've had a couple conversations with partners this week, and you know, just thinking about, you know, B2C and B2B, but particularly that B2B retailers can leverage, whether they're in wholesale or the manufacturing space, or even sell B2C, they can create new strategies that incorporate Web3 innovations. For instance, brands like DeWalt can use digital assets to track who their main purchasers are and therefore market to them. For example, DeWalt owners could be, you know, 60% women and maybe 40% men. By issuing a digital asset to the end user, they'd be able to develop an personal brand and marketing campaigns to that individual user. When I think about automotive, there's also an opportunity to gain details about vehicles that are being used most frequently or have the most released servicing needs, or even track which parts are degrading over time so they can find new efficiencies in their part manufacturing. Finally, the wedding industry can leverage Web3 like NFTs that can help a couple capture the magic of their special day in whatever way suits them best and look back fondly on it through their digital asset. Also tracking special items like wedding dresses that are usually specifically ordered for a bride, or through, you know, maybe there's a manufacturer that sells to potentially like David's Bridal, to increase customer satisfaction and loyalty for a brand while helping a merchant that understands their inventory in real time. Do I just finish? Sorry. If you guys have any questions or answers, or sorry, any questions, feel free to reach out. Liz O'Neill, I'm on the product marketing team. I want to work closely with you guys. I want BigCommerce to not only stand out, I want our merchants to stand out, and we need to differentiate and pave the way. So thank you very much for having me, and hope you all have a great day.